in Springsteen in Europe. We're in Birmingham! This time we're starting at the airport of Schiphol, Amsterdam. My friend is waiting, it's Andre. I will take him to the show of Bruce Springsteen. I know him for a very long time, it's a high school friend of mine. I think it was 1998 and I remember I was standing at his door knocking. That evening we embarked into the greatest adventure of our life. We started a rock and roll band and we lasted for 3 months. 3 months. That's a lifetime for teenagers. April, May and June. And it never happened, we stood on stage. And the only time we did a small performance, it was on a festival in Leeuwarden. It was a beautiful summer day. That time I went with the drummer of the band, Jan Lars, and we played the whole afternoon on the streets. If you cut forward 98 to 2023, it's 25 years. E-streetband, 50 years. And then I found myself walking at a festival in Birmingham, my hometown, and I bumped into my friend Andre. We didn't see each other for a while and we started talking about Bruce Springsteen, about what I was doing, and I had 1 ticket left over and I said, why don't you go with me as my guest? And he said, of course I go with you. And there we're waiting for Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah!
And when was your last show, Andre?
My last show was in 2016 in The Hague in the Netherlands. The 2nd of June was my birthday, and then you asked me as a present for my birthday to come with you to The Hague. So we did. And
I didn't know that anymore.
No,
nice
was
present.
Yeah, it was a really nice present, and yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was an amazing show. First time for me at Bruce Springsteen. I've been to other shows, other bands, but never Bruce Springsteen. And now we're here again. And it was my birthday 14 days ago, 2 weeks ago. Again, yeah.
Our band in the past, do you remember anything about what we did about playing together?
A little. We didn't rehearse that much. I think the band lasted only 3 months or something like that. And we played the Kast, Dutch band. Nobody ever heard of it abroad, I think. But it was nice. It was just a tryout for us, and I was a singer in the band, and I did my best. But I think my real talent is I'm the sound technician of a gospel choir from the Netherlands, Friesland, the young Christian singers, and I think that is a bit more of my skill.
Trying to make a sign?
Yeah.
I'm curious, what is it going to be?
Racing.
Racing in the street. Oh, that's a good one.
It's a secret. Don't tell anybody.
Secret?
But there's going to be a lot of signs saying racing.
Oh, that's because they did. I think in Zurich. In Zurich, they did it with my homeland.
Yeah.
It was the same system, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Because I didn't know how they did it.
Yeah.
So okay, and everybody is. Yeah, multiple 10 or 20 people are doing it.
100, I think.
100?
I think they're going to give out 100 signs once people are in place at the front.
Who made up the idea then?
The people
doing the
picking.
pick queue.
How did you get into Bruce Springsteen?
Well, I just love reading and reading autobiographies, and I read Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones, his autobiography, and then he'd said that Bruce Springsteen's autobiography was fantastic as well. So I read that, and kind of that was like a whole journey, because the way he wrote the book is just fantastic, and you hear all the different songs and stories and things. So I just then spent the next 5 years listening to all his music and catching up basically from the 70s right up to now. So I really like the early albums. I really like those.
Do you have a favourite of the first albums?
Maybe Greetings. But I just love all E-Street Shuffle and For You and Saint in the City, and it's kind of a bit sort of freer and jazzier and
Yes, that's
really
correct. Like,
yeah.
well,
Do you like
Kitty's
that?
back.
Yes,
Is coming tonight,
yeah, and
huh?
I hope so. Yeah.
And in Zurich, he was surprising the people with one request.
What was that? Hometown.
Yeah, my hometown.
Yeah, that's
So
amazing.
maybe he's altering the set list also tonight a little bit.
That
again.
would be amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah. What would you like him to do if we?
My favorite.
Yep.
My favorite is Point Blank.
I love that.
Yeah?
Yes. I would
Point
like
Blank. And then in the version like he did
Racing
it
in the
at
Streets.
2016 in Rome. That's my. What do you think? Is he going to play Racing?
It was a vote when we had the first 100 in the queue, and we voted ahead Racing in the Street. I also voted this song because I think it's most likely when you had to choose between Racing in the Street, Blood Brothers and Priest. And yeah, so fair shot, 50-50. I love the hope, at least.
Zurich, he did it with Hometown.
Exactly, that's why we do.
Where are you coming from?
I've come from the Isle of Wight today.
And that's, I don't know where it is. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm not.
That's right down at the bottom of southern England. I
Yeah?
had to get a ferry at 6 a.m. this morning, and a long drive, but you've come further than me. But we all know it's worth it, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. And have you been to other shows before? Or?
Not on this tour.
No, but
I think I've watched your video though. In
yeah.
Zurich.
Yeah, Zurich.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
I just watched your video
That
the
was
other
my
day.
last, but what was your last?
Oh, it was Coventry in 2016 on the River Tour.
Oh, that was a good show, I think.
It was he pulled out some good songs on that
Do you
night.
remember a particular song or something that happened? What
It's
you
just
can recall?
the perfect set list. I think he came on with For You, something in the night. What is it? Something in the night, and he did Save My Love as well. It's just the perfect set list. But yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait for tonight. Been a long time.
You're quite young. How did you? You look very young. Very young. You look very young. How did you meet Bruce Springsteen? How did you embark to him?
From my parents, yeah, they played Tunnel of Love record for me all the time when I was a young kid. So I used to sit in my backseat of my father's car from I was about 3 years old, screaming booze, booze, booze.
So that was the moment.
Yeah, all my life. It's just been there. So, but I didn't catch to see him live before 2007. So after that, it's been on every tour.
Amongst the first 100, you are doing something with a sign?
Yeah, we're all going to hold up a sign for the same song. We voted a few nights ago of our favourite songs, and one's been picked. So we're all going to have that song title, 100 of us, written on a card, and we're going to hold it up when Bruce comes out, and then at the beginning of Promised Land.
All right, and what is the lucky song? I'm curious about that.
We're not allowed to say.
I saw a sign of Jungle Land.
Secret. It's a secret. Yeah.
Jungle Land?
No, that was one of the that was one of the choices, but no, we're not allowed to say.
Blood Brothers, it was.
That was another choice.
114.
Me again. Hello, mate.
Hey, mate, hello.
Good to meet you at long last. We come from Ipswich and Felixstowe in England.
Oh, from England?
From England, yes.
And you commented at YouTube videos, eh?
Yes, I'm the one that keeps commenting on your YouTube.
So that's why I wanted to find you.
Yeah, and so me as well. Yeah, I want to see you.
And how did you, about Bruce Springsteen, how did you ever in your life embark into Bruce Springsteen? What was the moment?
1988,
Yeah?
here.
Here?
Yes, here. It was my first concert with my wife. It wasn't my wife now, but she decided not to come today. My son is the Bruce Springsteen fan now.
Yeah?
And we just keep doing Bruce.
What happened with you when you saw the show?
I didn't even like Bruce Springsteen then.
No?
No. I'm a David Bowie and Led Zeppelin and Thin Lizzy person,
Yeah?
and I became converted to Bruce Springsteen. So 2 days later, we went to London, bought a ticket off a tout, and went to see them went to see Bruce at Wembley. And we've been to, I don't know, a dozen or so shows over
What
the years.
did you feel apart with you then? How did you alter? That you became
I
a
was
big fan?
I was just blown away by it. It was just fantastic. Yeah,
Because of the show, what
yeah,
you're doing?
yeah, and there was no golden circle and all that. We just sat on the pitch, pushed forward, and we had a fantastic time.
Excellent.
I should pick the other one. I made this standing in line.
Well, that is amazing.
You can tell.
68, 69, 70, thanks. 71.
Oh, sorry, that's
71, 72, 73, 74.
Won't you run back inside? You know just what I'm here for.
Well, we're here at the Campanella Hotel and it will be crowdy tonight with Bruce Springsteen fans.
Yeah, it's going to be another busy one, but hopefully a good one. They'll be coming back, dancing away, tired, all go to bed. No one will wake up until 10 tomorrow morning, so it'll be absolutely fantastic. It's an older crowd, it's a different age group, so for us that's fantastic. They can enjoy themselves, use all their energy at the show.